In this universe,
In this galaxy,
in this world,
beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering.
more opinions.
If you listen,
You will hear.
It's Monday.
Do you have a case of the Mondays? If you're watching this, yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Or you're just very, very into knowing when your two favorite Canadians are going to be on the air. And that's us.
Nah, I think it's a mistake. I think they fucked up. Whoops. We're blacklisted because I cursed.
That was quick.
No. And
Oh,
guess who's
no.
here? Hey, Ryan.
Hello, Reverend. All
Our
right.
loyal listener and
Right.
watcher, Ryan.
Yes. All right. So I'm hoping that, because I want to start this off with a bang, because usually Casey's on here right away. So I want to see if Tons of Fun makes his himself known. Because I want to know if Case is here before I say my stuff. So, yeah, I was on. Well, I got on the Casey show there on Saturday night. Casey had a bunch of people on, and then Frank came in, and there was just not Frank, sorry, Tex, and there was just way too many people, so I left. Because it just, I find this even with like other podcasts or like, that I try to listen to when there's like 3 or more people talking, and everyone's just walking on each other. That just drives me mental.
Yeah, every time Ben from the Drunken Peasants plays anything from Piers Morgan's show, he's got 5 or 6 people on the panel. They're starting to jump over each other at certain points when it gets heated. I can't stand it.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. So, anyways, I'm not gonna wait all night. So, the reason I got on was because they were talking about wrestling. They started, actually, funny, we completely hijacked the show because they were grading WrestleManias on their favorites. So I said something, and then whoever Casey had on with him, one of the gentlemen at the time, I didn't catch. I should go back and look at the name, but that's how insignificant to me he really is. If he could have had AEW, Dave Meltzer, or Tony Khan's penis in his mouth any further, he wouldn't have been able to talk. And he was jibber jabbering about how great AEW is and how great the wrestlers are, or the real wrestlers wrestle. And I immediately stopped, because I usually, when I listen to the guys, I'm usually playing baseball or a video game, and I just listen, right? I immediately finished my baseball game and came and jumped on. Because I was like, I have waited for the opportunity to debate an AEW fan and have a civil conversation. Like, honestly, I really do. Because I know I'm not going to change his opinion. He ain't going to change mine. But I feel if I can take 20 minutes out of my day and make him look stupid, I will most definitely do that. So I don't know if Casey's here. I'm going to say it now. And then I'm going to say it again when hopefully he pops in here. Whether it's on here, I think I'd be more prone to have it here, or we can do it on Casey's channel, but I want Alex there as the moderator, if he's available, between me and this guy. I want to have a debate on Casey's channel. We'll share it with our channel, and I will have a hearty debate with an AEW fan who thinks that it is the superior brand of wrestling. I would like to call him out, and I will have a debate with him. I have waited to do this with someone. I couldn't get on quick enough before he left. And I think he had to have been listening, because he even said, I'm going to keep listening. I was on there. Never showed up. Never came back on. So I got a feeling that when I start putting facts out there, it's going to turn into he's just going to get mad and, be a typical neckbeard and be like, "Bah!" So, yeah, I will bring that up again if Casey does grace us with his presence. But yeah, that's so if you want to go check it out, I don't know how far into the show it was on Casey's feed on Saturday night. But yeah, I was on, and then they were talking about WrestleMania. I don't know if he ever got back there, because all of a sudden there was like 5 people in there, and Tech showed up and everything got crazy. And yeah, so we shall see if the Wiener Man himself shows up. So that's what I did on Saturday. Oh.
And speaking of people who are loyal and have been here from the start, hello, Chad.
Hello, Mr. Lithic. Nice to see you.
How's the old pudding treating you? And no, that's not code for anything, anyone who's a new watcher or listener.
Can you imagine if someone comes in one day and they're just like, why are they talking about pudding with this guy? And then the best part, then they have to go back and listen to every episode, all 200, to figure it out.
You know what? Yes, I'm going to agree with you, and they have to go to that length, giggity, and listen to every episode.
Yes. Yes. That's what you need to do. So, all right, Ali, what do you got, man?
I'm going to shill Casey's channel first once it loads for me. It's pudding pop season. Oh, no, that sounds like it's code for something. I don't want anything to do with that. I had to ban you from the channel right now.
That sounds like some shenanigans afoot.
You say pudding pop, all of a sudden the ghost, the specter, the evil looming memory of Bill Cosby just creeps in a little bit.
I don't think he's dead.
He's not dead. If he were dead, it'd be all over the news.
That's what I said. I said, I don't think he's dead.
No, he ain't dead.
Well, you just made it sound like he was dead.
Yeah, I did say memory, but I'm saying we've pushed him off to the side. He's no longer in the cultural conversation. At least not until somebody brings up, putting somebody out and doing stuff to him. Then you associate it with Bill Cosby, and of course it's negative, but it's true. It's true because like 50 people made the accusation. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yes, bro. The bro knows what I am saying, everyone. I hope you do too.
Right.
And with that, I will bring up Casey's channel. So here is Casey's channel. Here is his live section. So episode 112, the happy birthday edition. I'm assuming that's the one you mean, because today's Monday. It says one day ago, could have been rendering part of Sunday. So that could have been from Saturday night. Yeah. So to lend credence and a little bit of help to my co-host, the Garbage Man, as to what he is talking about, some sourcing, in other words, that is where you want to go. Now, you can probably scan through and find out where Nick is, and that's where you want to start watching.
Actually, you want to know what? I'm going to take it upon myself while you're chatting here to go on there, and I'm going to go look right meow to see. Wow, they went for 4 hours. And talk about a shill for himself. He actually, oh, good Lord.
So she
hammered.
Aaron Gobra, that is something you say in Ireland to celebrate today, which is St. Paddy's Day. She's added a few extra letters, which is fine. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hope you're doing well, Ginger. Nice to see you. Speaking of pudding pops, in terms of when I reference Ginger, yeah, that's definitely code for something.
I just realized who I called out.
Yeah?
The Rose.
The Rose Gaming, not Devious Dave Rose, Rose.
Devious Dave.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's who I called out.
Okay.
Yeah. Devious Dave Rose. That's who I called out.
I went through a little bit of the Paperboy 2 review that Casey did for the Sega Genesis. Not bad. I didn't play Paperboy 2. I played the first Paperboy, especially on Game Boy. So the gameplay for Paperboy 2 is much the same. Yeah, it kind of sucks that, because I wish that with some Game Genie or other hidden codes that you could enable infinite papers and then just toss out papers willy-nilly, and it would be like a 50 cal destroying a house where you just pump holes and stuff into the house and it destroys the frame and the thing collapses on itself because the Paperboy's just throwing papers like there's no tomorrow, and old women are getting killed and children are being decapitated and everything's being destroyed because the Paperboy has infinite papers. That's the game I want to play. But Casey didn't play that game. He played this game. Good on you, Casey. Anyway.
I'm sure that if you had the... Oh, but this is for Chadney, by the way. Yeah. Just for his St. Patrick D. Yeah, I'm sure you want the D.
You know what? I'm going to give that one to Chad because he turned it into a verb. On St. Patrick's Day, you get St. Patricked. Yeah. I'm very pissed. Oh, yeah. Send us some pictures.
Yeah, proof, or yeah, picture didn't happen. You have her email.
Send us a video.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to be like, fuck you guys. Blah.
Yeah. Blah. Yeah.
And when I can find it, because I did a little bit more watching on our friend's channel, who I will refer to. No, I can't find it. Yes, I will refer to as Robert Frank. This is Comfortably Numb Pecs.
On Monday, we do chest. Because if you want to listen to Pink Floyd while she's tongue punching your hemorrhoid.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. And you can find a whole lot more of that. If you go to YouTube, look for Robert Frank Shorts. He'll be uploading all throughout this year with the remaining videos he has left that's going to fill this channel up, giggity. And you can enjoy way more of that immature content from a guy who looks like he's 50 or close. You're welcome.
Right. About 15 Irish car bombs. Get out of here.
The last time she mentioned Irish car bombs on our show, it didn't go too well a little bit after that. So
No, it sure didn't.
We'll take the blame, though.
Yes, we will. Oh, well, 100%. 100%.
I've never had an Irish car bomb. Do you know what's in that? Got to be something green.
I looked it up once.
Looked it up once. Then
The
I
last
promptly
time we went
forgot.
through this. Yeah. Irish car bomb recipe. Guinness, whiskey, and Bailey's. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. This one here is Guinness Stout. Yeah, Bailey's Irish, and then Jameson Irish whiskey. No wonder you're shit-faced. Great.
What about there's this really powerful green liqueur, or is it just a really strong alcohol? I swear I saw in one of the recipes for the Irish car bomb, because you know it's green, not vermouth, but
I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Grenadine? No, not grenadine. Grenadine's red.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just food coloring?
I am sure. A synthetic? No, I think it's an actual green alcohol.
Midori?
No, we're never going to find it. Absinthe. I think it's absinthe. I thought it started with a G for some reason.
Well, absinthe, isn't that the stuff that like makes you hallucinate and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. So
I
you're
think
really-
that is the only way at this point Ginger can enjoy our show.
maybe be high on like hallucinogens. You know, I could see that though. Absent. All right. Present share screen. All right. Let's see. These are apparently the top 80 iconic songs. I was kind of curious to see if we agree or not. Billie Jean, absolutely.
Good song.
Take on Me, like 80 iconic 80s, like to define an era. 80s Take on Me, I think so.
Yes.
Like a Virgin by Madonna.
Yep.
Yeah, you could, I mean, there's a lot of Madonna songs you could choose. Sweet Child of Mine as an 80s. Yeah, I think so.
Considering their catalog in the 1980s, is that the one you would go with?
Well, see, for the masses, yes. Okay. I am a Gunners fan, so I'd be the one that would be like Rocket Queen or something like that. But I think they're thinking like more mainstream that everybody would know. Right? You should watch our show instead of Boondock Saints.
You should watch Boondock Saints after our show.
Every Breath You Take by the Police. Yeah, it's iconic.
Popular choice, I myself would go with Synchronicity 2.
2. Yeah, me too. We're going on popular songs. Don't Stop Believing. Ugh, the white girl anthem. But yes. I like how they even used the case with the little Asian dude. They didn't even use one with Steve Perry. Should have been gone. That's awesome. Living on a Prayer, absolutely.
Yep.
Or Wanted Dead or Alive, really interchangeable to me.
Good runner-up.
Time After Time, yeah, most step. Or even Girls Want to Have Fun, really. They could be either one, interchangeable. That might come up later, though. Wake Me Up Before You Go. I think it was more popular, dance songs myself.
I'd go without this one.
Under Pressure!
Classic.
Yep.
Even to this day.
I Want to Dance with Somebody. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good 80s tune. Yep.
Yep.
Jump by Van Halen. Yeah, again, you're going with like the popular one, right? I mean, I'm more for like a Panama myself. Right. Thriller by MJ. Yeah. You gotta put Beat It in there as well.
I'd probably go with Thriller.
I think so. With or Without You. That is a good tune.
Great choice.
Yeah. Oh, look who just came into the chat. How?
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está, chicos?
Hello, Craiger. Yeah.
Hey,
See,
Craig.
that's my boy right there.
And before we go on, we would like to say a nice old school hello to Bolo and Alma.
Hey! Fuck Michael Flatley! I am older than that. Yeah, though there's Girls Want to Have Fun. Should I stay or should I go now? I hate that song so much.
Yeah.
So.
Muy bien. Bueno.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. That's a pretty iconic 80s song.
It's got a good beat to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Push
Chad.
it real good.
Yeah, I'd rather have a Cars song in there because I was huge into the Cars.
I think I'm fooling. Oh yeah, I don't remember the lyrics. Yeah, and remember the videos are cool. Remember like one where he like Kasich was like a fly and stuff, the head in the air tonight. Yeah, that's pretty iconic.
Wow, look at Sam Kinison.
Look at Sam Kinison and Eric Clapton. Wow.
That was it. You didn't have more.
That was it. It was just 30 songs. That was it. 20 songs. Best songs from the 80s that defining the era of iconic music. That's why there's some of them like, I disagreed with.
Damn it. Just like my childhood, that went by way too fast. I'm missing Flock of Seagulls. I'm missing the hair from Flock of
Now,
Seagulls.
Dancing with Myself. See, I would disagree there, and I would go more with Rebel Yell or White Wedding if you're gonna go for a song with Billy Idol. For Billy Idol, probably White Wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, like I like Rebel Yell more, but I think White Wedding would be for sure.
Bass line for White Wedding is it's not
Mhm.
that hard to do, and it's good practice for you. No
Like
Tom
there's
Petty.
Craig. Yeah, no
Yeah.
Tom. Well, yeah, but I think what they were looking more for there, and really, because if you look at it, I mean, aside from Jump, which was hugely synthesized, like they were mainly pop songs, right? I mean, I guess GNR was on there too. This is one of those lists where it's very subjective to what you want. Would be on a list, right?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
guarantee you, if I asked everyone in the chat to do homework, which we're not going to do that, and pick your 20 best songs from the 80s, I bet you a lot of them wouldn't match up. The odd one here or there, but I bet you it'd be pretty far off.
Huey Lewis. Oh my God. So they had what, 2 or 3 really good songs?
I feel like it was more. Again, I wouldn't have put Huey Lewis in the news, but Chad's old and remembers stuff from when he was a child. Or
Chad's brain is misfiring because he's about to die.
well, no, see, see, the thing with Chad though is that he remembers songs from when he was in his 30s. So this is right his 30th. Come on, Eileen.
That sounds like code for something coming from Ginger.
Yeah, that got me kicked out of the bar. Come in. I see. I got a new drug. Heart and Soul. New drug. Power of Love.
I think Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol would have been a good choice.
Eyes Without a Face. Nah, see. No, it's still not better than White Wedding, though.
But I'm thinking in the music video, that very slow push in on his face, that is iconic. That's almost up there with the Thriller video. Oh, Heart of Rock and Roll. Hey, yes. Good idea.
The heart of rock and roll is to beat. See? List there. I just want to list of their songs.
Whenever I think of Huey Lewis in the news, it's either American Psycho or, on the other end of the spectrum, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Yeah. Yeah, mine's Back. But we could sit here and here's, to me, it is a shame that song's not on here. Here's one that I'll argue. Tears for Fears, Everyone Wants to Own the World.
Rule the World.
Rule the World, sorry. Yes, Rule. My mistake. But that's an iconic 80s song.
It is. And I think in recent years, at least for me, there is a strong second play, or either that or a contender for best Tears for Fears song. And when I find it, so because I watched the 2 versions of Donnie Darko last year, because I thought Frank and crew from The Harsh Truth, link in the description below, we're going to be reviewing Donnie Darko. Head Over Heels, such a beautiful song.
Hold on, because technology is so awesome. Head Over Heels?
Yeah, by Tears for Fears. It's such a great song.
Okay.
With or without the music video. With or Without You by U2.
They said that one.
They did.
What was the name of that one again?
Head Over Heels.
Oh, look at that. There it is right there.
When it comes to
Stop
U2,
slamming doors, dickhead!
when it comes to U2, although I love With or Without You, I think I still haven't found what I'm looking for, or Where the Streets Have No Name.
Yep.
Those are right up there for number 1.
I remember this comedian. I don't know if I told this on this show or not. It was like one of those Just for Laughs at the Montreal Comedy Festival, and he's talking about how he's like, I hate that album, The Joshua Tree. It's stupid. First song, right? what was the first song? Well, Where the Streets Have No Names. Can you imagine being a pizza delivery guy in that place? Holy shit. Song number 2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, name your streets then, asshole. I was like, nicely done. That was he was very nicely done.
Yeah, he turned it into a concept. Good for him.
Yeah, I thought so. So, no Frank, no text tonight. All right, well, fuck those guys. I mean, I love them, but because I want to share this one, I just found a good one. So these are scenes in movies that were deleted because they were went too far.
Mm.
So I'm interested, like, if you've seen like director's cuts of these, if you've seen the scene. So Alien reveals Dallas Grimm's end. I guess in the full extent, he shows their fate that were left off screen originally. Yeah. Oh, so it says that they were actually like they were in the midst of a gruesome transforming into an alien egg. Oh,
Ooh.
Okay. I'd never seen that. So if anyone in the chat has seen these, yeah, pipe up, because I haven't watched a lot of director's cuts, not anymore, especially because that's just okay. Deadpool 2 makes a questionable time travel joke. Oh, involves him visiting Adolf Hitler when the future Terran is just an infant in his native Austria, contemplating millions by killing him. But he points out he's not the type to kill babies. Okay.
That would have gotten pretty dark.
Yeah, I think so. Event Horizon makes the gore too extreme. Good Lord, I thought it was extreme already.
Yeah, I had mentioned this in previous shows that the extension of those 2 gore flashbacks, all that footage was cut out of the final cut and it was lost. And unfortunately, I don't think anyone will ever see it, which is dumb. I want to see it.
Wow. Yeah, crazy.
I'll pay $20 to see it. Yeah, I'll start a GoFundMe.
Okay, get that going. GoFundMe. Star Trek Nemesis. Does anybody give a shit?
I care about Marina Sirtis, and that's about it.
All right, cool. Let's move along. Terminator 2, Judgment Day takes away its sole refuge.
I've seen a cut of the film that was, I think, the longest cut to date, giggity, and that was if I can find it, Terminator 2. It's in here somewhere.
So this only exists in early scripts and storyboards.
Never mind.
Where the T-1000 tortures Grant for information about the Connors. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll just continue on. Rise of the Planet of the Apes makes Caesar less sympathetic. I didn't think, I figured that he was pretty stone cold there, right? Like,
did he kill a baby? Did he kill baby Hitler?
No, there's no baby Hitler here. So,
yeah. Oh, well.
Is this more Star Trek? Who gives a shit? Okay, I don't give a shit about Star Trek. Eat a dick.
Ooh, but it's Star Trek Into Darkness, and that is great Canadian actor Bruce Greenwood. So we should care.
Oh,
and he moves on.
So in deleted scene, Kirk watches Pike get shot by Khan as he genetically enhanced villain blasts Starfleet headquarters with a small gunship. After test screens, it was said that Kirk come up upon Pike and Spock after Khan has retreated, with Pike already dead. They didn't want to show Pike die.
I hate test screenings and I hate test audiences. They seem like a bunch of wussies. There should be no test screenings and test audiences. No. Release a theatrical cut. Release the director's cut on Blu-ray after. Make your money and leave these test audiences in their plushy chairs off in their safe spaces. We don't need you. Go away. Fuck test audiences.
Yeah, what he said. Fuck them.
Yeah. And you know what? I am looking forward to the Harsh Truth review of Event Horizon. Very much so.
Are you going to be on that one?
If I can, but they stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so probably not.
All right.
But I'll leave a nice comment about Casey hoovering up Game Boy games with his anus.
All right. So in the 2010 film Predators, it's earlier than the Predator movies. It actually inverts it. Instead of extraterrestrials hunters coming to Earth to hunt humans, predators bring groups of humans to hunt the remote hunting planet. So it's a more challenging experience for the hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, humans are selected. The humans selected are each noted killers back on Earth. Okay, I like that.
Yep.
So I know I watched this. So
yes, he is, Chad. I agree. Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember that one enough to. Alien changes up its character deaths. In the original plan for Alien, ultimately was left on the cutting room floor unfilmed. Among these omitted scenes was the death of both Brett, Henry Dean Stanton on the Nostradamus Navigator, Lambert, Veronica Carhart. After the xenomorph grows to adulthood, it first kills Brent after he's investigating what bothers the ship's cat Jones. Remember that? Lambert is abruptly ambushed by the creature while trying to evacuate the Nostradamus. What is it? How is it said again?
Nostradamus.
Oh, and murder as she gathers supplies. Both character death scenes were trimmed and theatrical to provide more variety for the audience and heighten the xenomorph's mysteriousness. Brett initially had his head crushed and heart ripped out by the xenomorph rather than disappearing completely after his demise. Ooh, I like that. Feeling it showed too much of the xenomorph and closely resembled Kane's John Hurt's death early in the film, the scene was heavily cut down. Similar with Lambert originally saw the xenomorph approach her while she was paralyzed with fear, with the scene showing too much of the creature. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. I've heard rumors. Here's a rumor I've heard. That it being the 50th anniversary of Jaws, I think it said 70. No, it can't be the 50th. 70 yep. Is it 50th? 75. That they're going to be re-releasing it in the theaters.
That would be excellent.
Yes, I told Kim, I'm like, that's where I'm going.
Now, I hope they do it justice and not dirty by releasing it in 35 millimeter instead of 4K upgrade.
It'll be 4K. I think it'll be upgraded, which will suck. I want it in the original. Yeah, I wanted the original. So, yeah. But anyways, RoboCop 2 veers into the surreal. I thought it was kind of surreal anyways. But I enjoyed RoboCop. I think I need to rewatch RoboCop. It's been a minute.
First or second?
First. And then watch 2. I didn't mind number 2.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, I need to watch number 2 again at some point. I think I've only seen it once, and that was a good 20 plus years ago.
Yep. It's been a long time. It has been a long time. So, all right, sir, what do you got?
All right. So I found this Reddit, this subreddit, I should say, recently, and it is called Bye Bye Job. So people who get fired from their jobs for doing kind of dumb, questionable, maybe illegal stuff. So if you want to look for Bye Bye Job on Reddit and peruse some of the interesting stories that they have there, feel free. So canceling is still a thing, but it's for legal reasons. And it just keeps going and going and going. What's this one all about? Major law firm sacks reform candidate after I hate Islam tweet. Well, yeah, I would sack him too. In the face with a chainsaw. And that's that.
No, I feel I need to know what he said. If it's as literally as I hate Islam, okay. Like, again, this is that world that we're into where it's like, well, you said something I don't like. You know, now in a world, if you'd have been like, oh, they should all die and then everyone should pee on them, I'd be like, yeah, that's a little far. But if you just said, yeah, I hate Islam, you know, I don't like religion at all. Pick my religion. I don't like them.
So the line that, sorry for interrupting. The line that should be drawn when it comes to the garbage man and questionable ethical statements is peeing. Just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Like, just because somebody says something you don't like doesn't mean their whole life should be over. What happened, again, to a world where you just can't disagree with anybody? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely asinine. I need to cancel you. Why do you want to see my t-shirt? Are you a pervert? What this one? It's just a PPW shirt.
Let's see it, he says.
Oh, god damn. No.
This is such a chore for you.
Okay, there. See?
Yeah.
There. Lord.
Yeah.
I want to exercise. Now I'm tired. I need a nap.
That's cool.
I like it.
I have been appeased. I'm going to go chug down some warm pudding. No, that's not code for anything. And a random video. Let's go with. This is one that you sent me a while ago. Climate activist left speechless.
I love this video.
Set the way for the whole planet by committing to stopping oil.
So the young woman was the activist. This is the one clapping back against her. And the reason I'm pausing it is because of the background music.
The problem I had is this idea that the one group of people have decided that they are the ones to save the world.
It's not that they've decided that they're the ones to save the world. They're trying to bring awareness so that we all can join in and do, at the very least, something, I think.
So stop. I'm going to make sure Chad gets fired. He called me Tubby.
You know what? When I first glanced at that, I read it as Buddy.
Hey, not a problem. Hey, you keep sitting on your butt and don't go to the gym, and we can call you Tubby too.
Yeah, Chad ain't getting out of that wheelchair anytime soon, especially with not all that pudding that he keeps gulping down.
He knows I love him. Anyways, continue with this dildo.
How dare you?
How dare you question us, because we know what's right. I'm going to glue my hand to some tarmac and then I'm going to be a martyr and I'm going to be a good person.
Yeah, I agree that gluing your hand to the road is a pretty dick move.
Yep.
The rest of us can't get on with our day. I'm more than twice her age. You know, I've got kids, I've got a job, I've got an elderly mother. We have to get on with our lives. I can't afford an electric car. I can't afford a heat pump. Most people can't afford that. It's a
bringing awareness to something. I think she's taking it a bit too far. I think she's insinuating that, well, you have to change your entire life right now. No. That's a quite the exaggerated statement. It's making little changes, I would like to think, is what climate activists are getting at. Now, if you didn't have any kids, then you'd be doing the planet and the climate a favor, I think.
All right, and I'm going to retort now and say I firmly disagree with you.
Yeah.
Because these people think they are martyrs. If you were trying to make a point and you were trying to get legislation in or doing something to that, I can get behind that. But gluing yourself to roads and, like Bruce just said, hello, Bruce, throwing soup at paintings, and no, you're being an asshole. You're an attention-seeking fucking asshole, and that's what you are. You know, there are ways to do things and to go about this. And I think, yes, no, they do. And Alex, I know you're saying like that's not what, but these are the same people, these climate activists that are like, we need to stop using plastics and oil and everything right now. And it's like, well, we can't do that, you know? And whether or not it's true, there is a scene they talk about in Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, which is a great show. I recommend you watch it. It was really good. And he talks about if we started, because he's a landman, is an oil guy, like who sets up the leases for oil. He says if we were to stop oil now and start trying to get everything ready to go electric, it would take 30 years because whole infrastructure would have to change. Which, okay, if we want to start that, that's fine. Start doing it, but we can't just be done with our fossil fuel vehicles. We can't be done until we find something to replace that. That was in another video where I can't remember what senator it was, and the senator says, well, okay, so we stop plastic. What do we do? What are we replacing it with? What are we doing with all the people that are going to lose jobs because of that? You know? So yeah, gluing your these people totally want them to be like, oh, stop doing it now. Well, we can't. And she is right. That's the thing too. If the government is that serious about wanting this to happen, stop sending billions and trillions of dollars all over the world, then buy everybody an electric car then. Don't give an incentive for, well, here's a couple $1,000s that will knock it off. We're really going to hide it in the money. And it's not like, give the cars then. Give these huge incentives for people to do that. More people are going to do it. There's no, the reason it's not happening is because the powers that be are making way too much money on fossil fuels. You know? Yeah, it's the same thing as an ex-smoker who busts the balls of a smoker. Really? Like, I make a comment to you that you shouldn't be smoking, Ryan, because I'm one of your best friends. But like, I'm not like, oh, you're just like, oh my God, because you smoke. You know, you're a fucking adult. You know?
But no swastika. I've never seen a cult of swastika until now. Nice. I wonder if Dad came up. No, Dad can't come up with something cool like that.
If he did, bravo.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Hold on. How the real Karl works, and Brody. And before we continue, I'd like to go back to Ginger's comment. Misguided twats thinking they're helping. Yes. And I think there's a better way to do that than bringing awareness by gluing one's hand to a road. Now, in the same vein, I could glue Ginger to a road, but not using glue. You know what
he means? Sperm.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, you got it, bro. Difference between caring versus being. Yeah. Now, doing these wild stunts, that will bring attention for the moment, but it's taking the time to explain something such as, yes, we should change the industry over a long period of time, say 30 years, rather than throwing soup at a painting on a wall.
Yeah. Like, what does that have to do with, like, and of all things, like you're throwing on a painting. Like, why aren't you throwing it on, like, going to like ExxonMobil and throwing it on the pumps or something? Like, what does a painting have? Like, that makes no sense. And even then, you're still a twat because now some person has to clean up your mess. I do like the line "keep going" when she talks about the season, whatever season, when she talks about it. So
I think that's coming up next.
Yeah.
That ego. There's no doubt that we've had a winter without any protest, but as soon as the sun comes out, it's eco festival time.
There you go.
I wonder if that's true.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we used to see them all the time. We see them out there protesting, even like slaughterhouses and stuff around here. They're not outside now because it's cold. She's not wrong. That's a great way to put it. They're not outside now.
I would love to see that question be asked to either the head of one of those protesting groups or a small group of those people. And when I say those people, I mean the protesting group, asking them, why is it that you protest in the summer but not the winter? and give them all the time they need to answer it fully and completely. Shout out to the Tragically Hip.
It's a festival. Let's get on social media. Let's sit down with a placard. Let's advertise to my friends what a great person I am, while the rest, ordinary people who have to go to work, can't get to work.
That is something as well. Blocking traffic to bring awareness. No, people have got to know by now, they're not going to get others on their side by disrupting their lives. Then again, this puts the protester in quite the precarious position, because if they're not disrupting people's lives and, metaphorically shaking them to wake them up, then are people going to care? What is it going to take? That is why they're taking drastic steps, such as stepping out onto highways to block traffic.
Okay, so a Ford Lightning, an electric car, the base model, so your bone basic model is $68,000. That is a not fancy vehicle. Now, with an EPA, so I'm guessing that's the charge of 230 miles. So now here's my question: 230 miles. 2 kilometers. All right, let's see. All right, 370 kilometers. Okay. Oh. 370 kilometers. So basically, for me, and that's ideal conditions with no wind, I could get to Calgary and I'd have to charge my vehicle.
Wow.
So, and then here's the next question. So, if you want to go to the electric vehicles, we have this beautiful thing between Alberta and British Columbia called Banff, the Icefield National, like the Banff National Park, Jasper and all that. You're going to start running huge electric lines through, maybe they already have, through the park, dig up all that ground, disturb a national park so you can run your electric systems through. I have to look next time I go. I'll have to check the Saskatchewan crossing to see if they've got them there. But I'm interested now. I guess I can look right now. But still, like, trick car plug-ins, electric car plug-in. What is that called? Columbia Icefields. Electric. Let's see. Oh, it's got a Tesla distributor. No, not that I'm seeing. I'm gonna have to do some more looking. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. I typed in electric car plug-in Columbia Icefields. Nothing. So.
Yeah, the batteries are a huge cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there's the text of fire.
Strangely enough, his vehicle from the same year as his favorite movie, Not to Tell Tales Out of School, 1974, and a nice old school hello to Texas.
First of all, fuck you!
There's an interesting movie from 2018 called The Hummingbird Project, where a pair of high-frequency traders go up against their old boss in an effort to make millions in a fiber optic cable deal, and that involves investing large amounts of money into stringing fiber optic cable through, I want to say, not just a dense forest, but over a mountain, and just exactly what it takes to do that and how much of a pain in the ass that is. Imagine with Nick's contention of trying to do that with electric vehicle cables through Jasper National Park. Yeah, people should walk more, I think.
Disagree.
Yeah, I think it would help the garbage man a lot if people just walked their garbage bag by bag to the dump. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
leave me alone.
yeah, get a horse and carriage or something.
Yeah, leave me alone.
From my cold, dead hands.
Mm.
Yeah. This only has about 10 seconds left. We'll get through this.
What's your response? I just can't believe that that's what you're saying.
And
No, I
notice
wish
how
it wouldn't have got cut off. Yeah.
yeah, I imagine she had a retort, but no, for some reason we got to make this an own video. Yeah, where she got just totally destroyed and annihilated, bro.
Mm-hmm.
An obvious slant to the way that video was edited, but you know, stimulates the conversation nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit. Oh God. Oh God. Maybe I do. I just stumbled on a video. Oh wow, that's gangster. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me pause this. Here, I'm gonna steal. I just found this video, so I'm just gonna steal this for a second here. This isn't the real one, but Cohen's sexy stepmom. Okay. I'm gonna share screen. I'm going to go right to this because that way, hopefully, everybody can see it better. And let's see.
Yeah, you're a bitch, homie.
That's a copy punch in the face.
Hey, you're on the ground now. You're on the ground now.
He's trying to pull it out, and we're down.
Roll over. Roll over, or you will be tasting death. Okay, I'm rolling over. I'm on your stomach now.
I'm assisting.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm
He's gonna run. This ain't over.
Yeah, you're
Wow. So yeah, that's not what to do when dealing with police. So this was premature evacuation of fuck around and find out. Yeah.
Yeah, and where'd we go? There we are.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Fight cops. Get tased. Question mark. Profit?
Rob Zombie has a book out, a kid's book. Is
Weird.
this really a thing?
How
Outrage
many?
over violent children's book featuring sadistic serial killers teaching toddlers how to spell.
Well, found the next stocking stuffer for Tex this Christmas.
Apparently, like there, I didn't know that was a thing.
Z is so that is awesome.
I need to look this up. I'm sure Tex has 4 copies already.
Yeah, he pre-ordered.
Yeah. Look at the zombie.
And by pre-ordered, I mean he ejaculated.
It is on Amazon. Wow. Z is for zombie. Learning how to spell with House of 1,000 Corpses friends. Wow. That is amazing. It's a thing. It's 34 of 80 right now. On it's even got like the kid leaving the side. What was it? Remember? Shit, not that. Remember the books we had when we were kids with the gold binding? Like, look at right there. It's even got like the
Oh yeah.
the binding. Look at that.
Is that a cartoon version of? I was going to say it's a
It
cartoon
is.
version of Dave Grohl, but no, that's
No,
Rob Zombie.
Rob.
Right.
That is awesome. That is great.
Yes, little golden books. I had a bunch of those.
Thank
I'm
you.
pretty
I had
sure.
some too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. I gotta see if I can find it on my Amazon. Anyways, what else you got? I'm looking up for.
Just to keep Tex edging, here is a Terrifier cartoon. I love the artwork.
Ooh, I like the SpongeBob.
Oh boy, here we go. Now, how is that spelled, Dad? Only if you still have copies of those books would you be able to prove to the world how that word is actually spelled. And it is. I guarantee I've never been to Texas. I've never been anywhere near Tex. And I know it is sticky.
I'm still waiting for my sticky emails from her. It's annoying here.
No.
No. I feel I nailed that.
Art the Clown's going to be in. What? Oh, David Howard Thornton, is that his name? Is he actually going to be in it, or are they just going to borrow the costume and put someone else in it? I hope it's actually him.
Yeah, I hope it's him too.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know. I guess Dad didn't keep those books. That sucks.
Well, it's pretty impressive. A guy his age still got anything hard, even if it is words. Oh, I get the wah wah wah, but you get the controller of the button over there. Okay, that's not fair, because every time we do that, you asshole.
You play into it hook, line, and sinker.
I know I do. Ooh,
It's
there's
going to be real.
There's a
Excellent.
Rob Zombie coloring book as well. Yep. Just putting that up there. I'm just looking at it, and there's a Rob Zombie coloring book. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Yep, that is the sound of Tex having another kid just so he can justify buying that coloring book for said kid.
I can already hear shit. I gotta justify shit. I'll buy it if I want. God damn it. Shit. I can already hear him saying shit.
And especially like that. Yeah, I could hear him saying. There is probably another video or two we should play just to ease the people into more videos.
Okay.
And I'll just go with Wow, Dad brings up DEI. That's how you know the world is changing. Texas gay secret. You know, I've got a conspiracy theory about Texas gay secret and Casey's missing wiener. They're both run by the same person, and it's Casey. Because Casey just recently found out what the term false flag means. Yeah. How's that, Tex? What?
You should have heard Casey bitching about how he should be part of the harsh truth on Saturday. Ugh. Ugh. It was kind of sad.
I would love to hear his scintillating movie commentary. Did he do some of that just to prove how good of an addition he might be?
All right. Like Tex said, okay? Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut. So the one time where Casey actually made some decent comments on Phone Booth, now he thinks he's fucking Siskel and Ebert. Yeah, so.
He couldn't even measure up to the dead Siskel and Ebert.
Right.
Sorry for my tardy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now, hey, Tardy, we need to talk here. Now you're finally here an hour into the show. So I went back and looked at who was running their dick liquor about AEW before I came on the air. I would like to have a debate with Derek the douchebag Rose, whatever the fuck his name is, about the state of wrestling. I would like Alex to be involved as a moderator because I'm sure you're going to do a bang up job. But yeah, I want to have a debate with your friend, the AEW knob sucker. Oh, good Lord. All the characters are here.
Speaking of debate, I want to see a debate between Casey's missing wiener and Texas gay secret. You two are welcome on the show at any point in time, but it's got to be the both of you at the same time. You don't have to do video. Audio is fine, but there's going to be a debate between you two in the future.
So that being said, so Casey said I'm down. So you have to go back. So basically, Brody, Rose is an AEW mark, and he's basically Meltzer order from Temu, and he was kind of running his mouth on Saturday, and I actually got on the air. I couldn't get on in time before Rose left, and for a guy who said he was coming back, he never did. So, yeah, you know who Rose is? Oh, okay. Well, it was a different Rose. It wasn't the Rose. Sorry, I thought you asked who Rose. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't. Yeah, it was Derek the Rose or something. But yeah, he made some really stupid points. Go listen to what he said, and then you can listen to my retort. And then it was funny because poor Casey and Kratos were doing like a WrestleMania thing, and we all just hijacked the show. I showed up, Tech showed up for a while, and I don't think they talked about WrestleMania again.
So Casey's talking to his wiener, and I am going to quote from a great movie from the 1980s when I say, "Play with it, pal, but don't talk to it."
Yeah, you probably shouldn't talk to it.
That's from Inner Space with Dennis Quaid and Martin Short and Meg Ryan. Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devious Steve Rose, not the Rose Gaming, to be confused with the Rose Gaming, which I did a few episodes back. They both have to. Maybe we should have Tex moderate this debate, not me. That'd be better, I think. He's an embarrassment to a Yankee fan. Wow.
And I will say that no, we're not going to give you your intro because you asked for it. So it's not happening now. So, yeah, I would recommend anybody. Do you want to know why I'm a wrestling fan? Like one of the reasons? Go watch the. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said my famous line about Game Boys and Casey's butt of Game Boy games. Go watch the first 25 minutes of Monday Night Raw. That was on during the day because they were in where are they? Brussels. So it was on this afternoon. John Cena is now a heel. That's why I said this is why my name says Bravo, Mr. Cena, Bravo. He got booed so loud when his music hit, you couldn't hear his music in this, like on TV. Like you could barely make out his music.
Wow.
And he went on about the total segment when Cody came out was about 26 minutes or 25 and change. And basically it was John Cena cutting a promo for the first 16, 17 minutes. And amazingly done. And that right there is why I love professional wrestling. No, he doesn't. No, he nailed it. You did. So that's just it. You don't get it, Casey. No, he doesn't. He nailed it. He said, you don't deserve anything different from me. You don't deserve new music. You don't deserve a new look. Yes, it was. Yeah, no, Casey, you missed the whole point there, Casey, of that. You missed it, Casey. You completely missed. Yeah, then that's just it, Casey. You completely missed that. He made that point during his soliloquy, really, about why he didn't change. So that's why he stuck everything to the same. It was masterfully done. You know, I'll say this: a regular Raw. So the Rose's defense was because I said to like nobody watches this shit, and he's like, there was 11,000 people in Los Angeles to watch their pay-per-view. Motherfucker, Raw has 20,000 people watching it, and it's 3 hours of interviews. They're selling out everywhere they go for Raws. You put 11,000 in for one of the main pay-per-views of AEW? Like, give me a fucking break. Sure, Casey.
And old school Casey
Have you
intro.
seen my wiener?
So, yeah. So that is my thing with Rose. I will have a debate with him because apparently AEW is where the real wrestlers wrestle.
And before I forget, and before he has to go, I would like to wish Casey, on behalf of my co-host and the show and everyone in the chat, a happy birthday. Casey will be 60 tomorrow. He will be retiring early. So Casey, thank you so much for being here today. All the best to you tomorrow and in the future, good sir. And we wish you Godspeed, because in 5 years, Casey will have passed on.
Because you're old.
That Casey's ill.
You've just realized. That's a great way to spell realization.
Realization.
Realization. When that motherfucker hit that propeller. Yeah.
Retiring more like you have to die, so that's why you're retiring. It's not, oh, I'm gonna kick back and enjoy life. It's, I'm gonna die. I can't afford to go into an old folks home. You're gonna hope that one day you get hit by a high-powered paperboy arm, just flinging papers galore at you and cutting you down in your prime.
Well,
was Casey ever in his prime, I wonder? Yeah. The thud heard around the world.
Yeah. But doink.
And once I can find it, I'm just going to scroll and random video.
I'm dead. I don't know why this is my life.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, I do.
This is too much. I'm dead. I don't know why this is my life.
It's just as funny the second time.
Oh, poor kid.
Well, I'll say this, Tex. I'd go give it a chance just to listen to it. Hulk Hogan was the biggest heel turn ever in wrestling. You're never going to change my mind because of what it did for the industry. But Cena's explanation for why he did it is the best explanation ever. If that makes sense. Like Hogan just said, I just wanted to join, the future of professional wrestling, brother. It was still a Hulk Hogan promo. This was different. The way the way Cena laid it out and everything was awesome.
Because I haven't heard even or read the Cliff Notes version of Cena's speech. And when I think it was Casey who said earlier that he needed a new wardrobe of music, I immediately thought of Hollywood Hulk Hogan's look. And if you give me the Reader's Digest version of what Cena said as to why he decided not to change his appearance in any way, shape, or form, then great.
I want to get it right.
Why are you going to be held to some kind of standard?
Well, no, I just want to make sure I say it right. Well, he basically said, he's like, you guys don't deserve like a change because that song, that's me on that song because it is him singing it. And he said, it is my time now. The time was always yours. It's now my time.
Now, if Casey got the hate boner from the speech, then Cena did his job because he is the heel. He's not just playing it. He is.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Good heel will give you that hate boner.
So hold on. Because like he did also say, like, there's little things where he's like, and because this is true. Like he was the good guy, the quintessential. And the reason he always stayed babyface because he made a ton of money as a babyface. The kids loved him, right? But he's like, he said, it's been, 25 years, that you guys have been booing me. When I tried my hardest, I did everything I could. I won and won and won and won, and you guys still hated me. He actually said, he's like, I am ending this toxic relationship with all of you, because they always booed him. Like, and up until this last run, they always booed him. He always got booed and chanted John Cena sucked. And he's like, I'm ending this toxic relationship with you. And he pointed at all the people.
Yeah, so why not be the heel? Because then the booing would be justified. That's awesome.
They even said, like, he's like, here's some of the cliff notes here. He's like, don't get a new look. Okay, you don't get a new look because you dress like me. I don't dress like you idiots. You don't get new music. That's my voice in that song. Your time is finally up and my time is finally now. Like, I thought it was great. I thought it was like excellently done. Well, and that's actually what. And then Cody Rhodes came on. That was his retort. He said, because he's wearing a shirt, the Cena tour shirt, and it's got John like this, like he's always, in the day. And and Cody says to him, I don't want this Cena. I want that Cena. I don't want this Cena because the one out here right now that I'm looking at's a little whiny bitch. No, it was a good promo. So that's why I thought it was very well done.
So how about this, Tex? What if it was out in the real world, Cena versus the climate change protesters, and Cena just throws him down on the concrete or the pavement, depending on where you are in the world, and just boot stomps him? Yeah, what would Ginger think about that? Hey, would you have to change your knickers?
Speaking of changing knickers, I'm going to go check my email right now. Maybe she surprised us.
Casey has sunk so low. Well, Casey has sunk so low he wants to mooch off of our clout. Yeah, we'll take your 900 plus subs. Sure.
In Casey, I'm going to say so. Well, I'm going to point this out for him right now, because he said this. You can go back and look, and he said this. Yeah, sure, he has 900 subs, but we only have 52, and we, on an average, have more people watching us than him.
We, as of, I think 2 days ago, have 53. So thank you to the newest subscriber. And yes, the views that we get, sure, it's not in the hundreds, but it is over the 50% mark in concurrence with our subscriber count.
And guess what, Casey? 50% was enough for you to graduate or finish any of your schooling. So guess what? That means we're awesome and better than you, and you know it.
I see your comment, Ginger, and I'm strongly leaning toward that it's code for something. Casey's ego means insert name of Alex or the garbage man here, and then all means Ginger's delicious, sexy private parts.
Oh, I thought it said ego like a waffle. I guess it is kind of a waffle.
Consensual, grab the ego. We didn't answer the question. That's very perceptive.
Way to keep up, Casey. Good job, buddy.
Maybe we should start a side channel. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it Casey is Raw's Alex and the Garbage Mansion. Wow. Can we abbreviate that somehow? How about bleh?
Yeah. How about word vomit?
Like Balarfamage.
Balarfamage. That is a drunken voyage, my friends. That is some old school. That's old school.
Yeah.
Those were the two things we had in the day. Where Balarfamage was our drunken voyage, and Narfel the Garthog was Puke and Rally. Memories. Anyway, so we start hitting the high points now.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'm going to go first, and I would like to bring back an old intro that I had no reason taking away. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first intro for Stupid People. Stupid people. I should do that slower. That should just be the whole show. I should extend that to like 20 seconds.
Just-
Yeah, no AI, no Paul stretch from Audacity. Just try and do the whole thing
Yeah.
myself.
Oh fuck.
You're trying to get Frank. You're going to amalgamate 3 channels into one, and you're going to kick Frank on. Really awesome. It's crap. Crap presents. Awesome. We're going to have to cut in Ryan on that. Damn fat thumbs. You know, maybe if you smoked more, you would lose weight and therefore lose thumb size.
Yeah, you need to smoke more. Don't tell him that.
He needs to smoke. Oh, I love the internet. How about a fail compilation?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! I've never understood this. What the fuck did he think was going to happen? Oh!
Boom!
Was down, but now I'm.
Oh! My spleen. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh, fuck!
Let's go!
Oh, so close. Are you fat shaming my thumbs?
No, I was fat shaming you.
And he can do that,
So I
Casey.
can do that because I is fat.
He is fat.
So I is can do it.
And one more. Come on. Let's go. We got a show. Now, for those who didn't see that, that was kind of quick. Dog in bed with owner.
Oh! He's like right on it. Like ginger after 17 Irish firebombs.
We're almost there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Every time. Oh!
Güey, imagínate que luego...
Oh.
Oh!
I did not edit that last one.
Usually when I watch these, I'll get a first couple in, then I'll send them to you. Whew. Ouch.
Oh, you know we got to do some gym stuff, don't you?
I would hope so.
Yeah, you know. Everyone else knows too because they watch this show long
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Play stupid games. Yes, that is correct, Casey. I'm surprised you said that. Did you copy and paste that from somewhere else? Are you just, throwing in random stuff? No, I'm kidding. No prizes were won in either of those compilations. Especially if you're injured grievously and you have to go to a hospital in America, especially a Catholic hospital, because they can deny you treatment if you don't believe what they believe.
Right.
Yes. The Gym. How about this one? And mute. He's trying, though. See, that's the fail point.
Yeah. See, here he's doing the Danny.
And he's got no collars on. I would have just dumped it if I were him.
Hey, collars on. There were collars on. There's collar on there.
Jesus,
100%. There's a collar on there.
Now, right about. Let's go back to here. Unracks, goes. Can't do it, but right there, his right arm is where the first catch is. So he should be able, if he was thinking, to rack the weight on that lower catch.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he's not thinking about that at this point in time. And he tries, he fails, he bounces it off of his chest, which is terrible for the rib cage and the sternum. And let's hump the air.
Yeah, like,
Great.
oh, Danny.
Casey stole that. I can hear Tex saying the words, play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got to get in one of those. That should be in the drinking game. No, that is in the drinking game when Casey insults Tex or Frank. I don't drink, so that's why I don't have these rules down pat. I never seen this activity. You never been to a gym?
Thank you. You said it, not me.
Got to do one more. And then there will be El Campeón.
Oh, the man, the myth, the legend.
The myth should be. Exercise ball.
Ow.
I don't know what happened. Let's see it again.
Well, because his elbow drove into the ground. That's what I think happened.
That's got to be a good 60 pounds.
Yep.
That he's got. Yeah.
Now, my question is, why isn't he using the incline bench right there? Why is he doing this on a rubber ball?
It's one of those questions you have to ask him.
I guess.
A gym. What is a gym? I swear, Tex, you have to change your movie idea. You have to do a sequel to Idiocracy, and Casey has to play every role. Because this line that he's giving right now, this is his audition, and he is nailing it.
You know what? You don't realize what he's doing, right?
I do.
That's a line from The Simpsons. A gime? What's a gime? Oh, a gime. When Homer got all ripped, remember? When Rainer Wolfcastle was working on, Homer, you need to start wiping down the machine when you're done. I got a terrible rash.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't think I saw that one.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, got to pick one movie from each column. So 90, 91, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. So we'll start in 1990. Can everybody see this here? I'm going to bring it up. This bigger. All right. For 1990, I'm going to say Goodfellas.
I'm going to go Home Alone.
1991, I'm going to go, I'll go Terminator 2.
Same.
Nah, 1992, I'm going to go with Juice.
Batman Returns.
1993, Sandlot.
Jurassic Park.
1994, The Crow.
Street Fighter.
Are you serious? Wow.
No, I'll go Ace Ventura.
Really?
Yep.
1995. I'm gonna go Friday.
Bad Boys.
1996. Scream.
Scream.
1997. Face Off.
Same.
1998. American History X.
Blade.
1999. The Matrix.
Same.
All right. So yeah, if you guys want to play along at home, do it on your own fucking time. Oh, look at that one. I'm so big. Okay, what? See, Alex got there.
Wow.
That's awesome.
The most surprising thing about that statement is that Tracy Morgan is not only still alive, but venturing out into public every once in a while.
I'm gonna guess my friend. Oh, sweet. And even if you need other people in extra roles, just put like me and Alex in wigs or something, and Frank, just like in wigs.
As strange as it sounds, and I know this is the internet and this is a show, so it's going to sound like I'm not being serious, but if Tex ever does do a movie and he says, hey, you want to be in my movie? I will seriously say yes, and I will seriously travel to Texas just for the pure joy of being directed by Tex and appearing in that film for 5 or 10 seconds, and then waiting for months and months for the film to be edited and released, and then pointing at myself and saying, there I am in Texas movie.
Oh, no. Oh, even better, Tex. Have Casey do it, but then cut his shit out of it.
Oh, my God.
That would be even better.
But you got to remember, every movie has a budget, so Casey has to appear in front of a green screen to keep the budget low. And how much does it cost, really, to feed Casey? I mean, $20 at Costco for a bunch of bags of chips? Really?
Yeah.
Can I join the show? Don't you have enough going on in your life? Come on, man.
Obviously not.
You know, I think that is true. Yeah, I think Ryan's got it. I'm ready to, holy shit. An original slasher. Now, when you say original slasher, I know you've seen a lot of movies. So I'm holding that original slasher to you personally. Something we've never, as an audience, seen before to fall under that original classification. All right, El Campeón. Wait for it. Don't want to play it. Playing it. No.
25-pound curls.
God, he's so pimp.
Yeah, no swinging and momentum whatsoever, right?
Right.
Jesus. Does he actually think he's doing something? Now, when he stands up, his back is almost straight. There's a little bit of curvature in there, but I'll give that to him. But, you know, wearing a belt when doing curls, come on, man. Oh, Alex, you couldn't do that. You're right. I couldn't, and I would not. And I would definitely not do it on camera because that is just cringe.
It's super embarrassing.
Yes.
Like, really embarrassing.
You know what, Tex? You should break character and just give him this. You should say happy birthday. You should type happy birthday. You should genuinely wish him a happy birthday if you can. Not to be yeah. Excellent. Good. I hope so. Now don't give me this. Oh, I'm basing one of my characters on a guy I know, and he's just this weird guy here in Texas. Nah, you gotta be a little bit more than that.
Right. Yep. 100%.
And you can't make it a character that's based on Casey, because you want the film to be somewhat popular in it, unless Casey gets killed.
Well, and really, they already did that. It's called Jabba the Hutt.
I see what you did there.
So, this is a short video. It's kind of grainy because it's an older video, but I already had one of these. So, you see these people are enjoying a day out on the water, right? It's like, oh my God, look at this. It's enjoyable. Let's watch what happens. So you're asking yourself, how did I end up here? Well, too busy looking at my camera, and I didn't see these people. Let's see that again. See, this guy's like, yeah, look at this. Yeah. You know, he's got the theme for Baywatch going in his head. It's a beautiful boggy day in the swamp. And he's like, yeah, think of those luscious breasts of Pamela Anderson running down the beach. And, oh, by crikey, there's another boat. And I'm going to penetrate you and split you between your butthole. And judging by the camera, I don't think he hit the water, but he's definitely not having a good day. So make sure you take notes. That's not how you operate a waterboat.
That is true. Yep.
Yeah. 100%. You nailed that, Casey. You know what? It's that kind of whimsical shit that this makes me never ever want to do a show with you. I feel like we're killing it on just burying poor Casey tonight.
Yeah. He can't wait to turn 60 tomorrow too quickly. And other people you don't want to do a show with. And he gets hatcheted in the back.
I like where your head's at it there with that one. He'll be our Joey.
Man, if I could devote the time to putting Casey's head on Joey's body from Friday the 13th, part 5, I would do it. Believe me, I would.
Wow.
And
oh, you mean it's
video.
not here? Let me Google that for you.
And our first video involves a Darren rather than a Karen, but still under the same subset. He does not want you to touch him.
He assaulted me! Don't touch me! Do not touch me! You assaulted me! Look at me! Look at my leg bullshit! He threw me in the sheets! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't throw my leg out! Don't touch me! No! Ow! Ow!
I wonder what the issue is, because it looks like everybody's leaving the show.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's more of a pre-game rather than a post-game thing.
Can I say this just to go on Casey's last comment there? It's not fun. That stuff's not funny, bud. It's not funny. I know you're just trying to have fun, but it's really not suicide. It's not something to joke about.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not. and it is all just shits and giggles. 100%. 100%. If we didn't give a shit about you, Casey, or didn't want to associate with you, we wouldn't be pimping your show or popping on or always even showing. It shows that we give a shit because when the notification goes on my phone, I'm like, well, I best better go on there and tell Casey to stick something up his butt. Like.
Who is touched by the show? I like his little football dive right here when he goes down.
Watch him. Oh, that's a LeBron James right there. Hey, LeBron. That was awesome.
Yes.
Touch me! Do not touch me! You assaulted me! Look at me! Look at my leg bullshit! He threw me in the sheets! Don't touch me!
And he's talking to his phone. Don't touch me! He assaulted me!
And the best part is that he's standing up. So that's one of those like embarrassed walks, right? And you're just like, oh, like it's that embarrassed walk where you just made a complete ass of yourself, but you got to get the fuck out. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that is the one good Karen/Darren clip that I had.
Excellent.
Yes.
What did I? Oh, I have to watch that later. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Was that the last video? Are we done?
I think so. I'd like to throw in Giggity another random picture and or video just because the stuff is building up on my computer.
For sure.
Yeah.
You do you, boo, as my baby sister would say. You do you.
Yeah, that is true. Tex has no soul, and for anyone who's thinking, oh, it's just a show, Tex is just, playing a character. No, he's not. He is him. Believe me. Ooh, I wonder, if you do both, but really hard, if you really force it, is that the same as a hard reset? We must know. Fresh. Ooh, nice. What kind of fish, though? Cod, halibut. Insert funny third option here. And what kind of sauce you got on it? I got some sauce for you.
All right.
All right. You made the wrong choice. It should have been for Stronger Heart. All right. What is happening on the Harsh Truth tomorrow, Tex? I looked before we started the show and I did not see anything. The review for Phone Booth from 2002 with Colin Farrell. Really good review, really good movie. I highly recommend it. The American Werewolf, which you can find in the description below, they reviewed recently Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is a really good movie. I highly recommend listening to the review because it's just under an hour and it goes into detail and depth on when a director chooses a project, how he goes about during not just pre-production, but during production, how to approach doing a scene so that the audience knows where the tonal shift is, for example. So highly recommend American Werewolf in New Jersey. Well, American Werewolf's review of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Haddock, tartar, and oh, nice. Nice.
Very nice. Great success.
I haven't had tartar sauce in years.
Love it.
Still taste it.
I love me some tartar sauce.
Oh shit, Novocaine, that's right. I had not seen any trailers, but it does look like a good movie from the little bits that I know about it. Werewolf is awesome. Yes, I am in the midst of, I was listening before the show, but I have not finished the review of Captain America Brave New World, which I saw over the weekend. Decent film. It's a good 2.5-hour review on The Harsh Truth, and the American Werewolf was a guest on that review. So if you can, please take a listen and or watch for that. Again, Harsh Truth linked in the description below. And so is Kid. I will find a random picture to share. Okay, we'll go with this one, just to be a bit preachy. Give $600 to a poor person and it's gone in a week. Give $600 to a rich person and it's multiplied 10 times in a few years or less. Now, why? Why are these things more or less true? $600 to someone who with no money and they have no choice but to use it to survive. So you got to spend it right away on rent, utilities, food, catch up on bills if you can, try to survive drowning in debt. $600 to someone whose needs are already fully met, so they don't have to spend it on rent, food, gas, insurance, etc., pay off credit cards, and they can sit on it all they want. They can put it into a mutual fund, an RRSP. They can put it into the stock market or crypto. This is why if you give money to someone who's poor, yes, it will be gone almost immediately. Just for some perspective. Yes, to get a little bit preachy, but you know, that too. Oh, nice. I would say that about that Frank Grillo movie, I think Werewolves. It was all right, and it was good for a streaming movie, but it did not blow my mind. But I would still recommend watching it just because of the lighting and the cinematography.
I'd like to say thank you because I know a few. I know Frankie did, and I'm pretty sure Colleen, who's become a new watcher of our show, actually checked out Another Simple Solutions performance from Cornfest last year. So I do appreciate that. I was just checking. We're up to 60 views on that. So I like that. So thank you very much. So, in that being said, let's go to Nick's bipolar song list. Dun, 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 dun. Bipolar. So, the first one I took is a Tyler Childress song. He's been on here a few times from his 2017 album Purgatory, White House Road. That one was actually sent to me from little Mr. Grady Lissick, Chad's youngest boy. Great call. And my second song, which I have mentioned on this show before, has one of my most eye-opening music memories ever, is from Rage Against the Machine from 1992 self-titled album, Rage Against the Machine. The first song on it, Bomb Track. Nice. I just like to tell the story again because I love telling it. I remember buying the CD from the music store by the mall or by the movie theater and getting home, putting it on my little jukebox or little ghetto blaster, and remember just the beginning of Bomb Track. I remember seeing the Monk on Fire going, I need to buy this. And boy, was I glad I bought it. So White House Road, Tyler Childress, and Bomb Track by Rage Against the Machine.
And a great big thank you at the end of the show to John M. for liking us on Facebook.
Thank you, John. Great metal guitarist. He's a local guy here, plays a hell of a metal guitar.
Nice. And on the movie side, I would like to share with the people from 2024, this movie is called September 5th. During the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich, Germany, an American sports broadcasting team must adapt to live coverage of the Israeli athletes being held hostage by a terrorist group. Great movie, hour 35, including credits. Seems like it runs in real time, so a lot of shaky cam, a lot of handy cam. Great performances. Love Peter Sarsgaard. John Magaro, he really stood out for me in this movie. So I highly recommend for the performances from the two leads, but everyone else, not to take away from them. They brought their A games to this as well. Really good story that was told. Yeah, it's playing on Paramount and Amazon Prime right now. Please, if you can take the time to watch this, do, because it's based on something that actually happened back in 1972. And that is the end of our presentation for this evening. I can't exactly hear it, but I know that the garbage man's stomach is growling, and therefore, not unlike the fat lady singing, when the garbage man is hungry, that's when we've got to go.
I could eat. Thank you everybody for being around here. Remember, guys, be patient, appreciate each other, try to be patient with one another. God, it can be hard sometimes, but love one another, take care of one another, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, think before you say something, think before you do something, and I am slowly doing that. I'm developing patience for more people as time goes on. I did that today in the gym. I was able to contain my frustration and keep just a little bit of a smirk on my face, and the interaction turned out to be positive. So it was great. Thank you, everyone who is here, be it for the moment or the duration, including John, Casey's missing wiener. Hope it gets found one day. Maybe we'll have to create a missing poster for it. Casey, Texas Gay Secret, Tex, and Tex, we are so glad you could take time out of your busy day from resolving the existential crisis you've been struggling with since January 14th of this year, when you finally came to the realization that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Brody, Dad, Craig, Bolo, Ginger, Chad, and Ryan. Thank you all so much. People who we haven't seen in a while, and we hope we're doing well. Hanama, Overseer, Beverly, Shlomo, Really, Lady Cora, Frank. Yeah, we haven't seen Frank in a while. Junior, Van, Coos to him, Wild Bill, Penny, Trish, Jen, Tamara, Amanda, my friends Sarah, Chantel, and Teresa, our friends Matt, James, Jared, Kathy, Fraser, Sheena, and the future champion of the galaxy, Dewey. Corey, both Trevors, both Cindy's, both Jolene's, Nathan, Nick's mom, my Auntie Kathy, and cousin Lisa. And as always, shout outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. And something, Gloria Pouche-Fontaise, quiche smelling uterus, insert your own joke here. Thank you, Dad. Good night. Good night, Ginger. Get sober, get well. Hope you're doing
Send
well.
nudes.
We are joking when we say that. But are we? Are we though? Now we got something to rip on Tex for. Hey, Tex, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? It is. Wow. Cool. I agree.
Man, I really like that Home Alone, but God, Die Hard's such a better Christmas movie. God damn.
We shall return next Monday, March 24th, because stuff. Even though we're not getting paid for this, we got stuff to do, and this is one of those stuffs. Yeah.
Stuff.
Stuff and stuff, you know? Stuff. That was a throwback to one of our early shows where we had stuff as a thumbnail for no good reason whatsoever.
Just stuff.
Yes, stuff. Okay, well, bye, I guess.
Bye!
Da står det her langs norskekysten hvor det uværet insisterer på å være i hovedattraksjonen. Det er bare å holde seg fast. Det flyr tak, husvegger, for...